Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We are getting ready for Hanscom Park cleanup, and this is part of MOTAC. We'll get the more details on that in a second, but the idea is to spread awareness for No Tobacco Day. So we're getting rid of those butts that we may see in Hanscom Park. We may not. Hopefully we won't see as many as we did the previous year and the year before that, but we'll have to see. So here joining us now to tell us a little bit more about this park cleanup and how you at home can participate if you would like to, 10 a.m. on the dot tomorrow at Hanscom Park. This is Natalia. She's joining us from MOTAC now. So Natalia, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So what is MOTAC? What does that stand for?
Yes, so MOTAC stands for the Metro Omaha Tobacco Action Coalition. We are an organization here in the Douglas County area working on tobacco prevention and control, specifically on different initiatives, one of them including the tobacco-free parks, and the reason why we're doing the cleanup tomorrow.
Okay, wonderful. And this is tomorrow at Hanscom Park, as you mentioned, 10 o'clock in the morning, and anybody can show up, right? So they don't necessarily have to be a member with MOTAC.
No, we are asking people to show up. If you want to take a couple of hours of your day, show up, help us clean the park. We have partnered with volunteers in the parks program through the city of Omaha. They will have all the materials that we need to do the cleanup. All you have to do is show up, bring some sunscreen, bring a hat and sunglasses to be comfortable out in the park for tomorrow.
Okay, and this is a project. Have you done this in the past personally? I know that MOTAC has been involved before.
Yes, we have been doing parks cleanups since 2013, and we have cleaned up a variety of parks in the Omaha area, including the Jean Lee Mall before it was renovated. We also have done Hanscom Park last year, and we're going back again this year. So we have had multiple park cleanups since then.
Okay, and you do have this, I'm on your website now, motac.org, and you do have this Let's Make Omaha Parks Tobacco Free, so this is really cute. People can go to your website and learn more if they would like to as well. Now, tell us, what are you anticipating this year versus the previous year? How many cigarette butts do you recall seeing out there?
Yes, so it really depends on the areas of the parks, but we usually do find a large number of cigarette butts, specifically close to the playground areas where the kids are at, but we also find them where the pavilions are at. We find a large number of those cigarette butts in those areas, and so that's the goal for tomorrow, is to pick up the cigarette butts and any tobacco trash. For the past couple of years, we've also noticed that there's a large number of disposable vaping products in the parks. As you know, those are one-time use, so sometimes people use them and then they just toss them. So we go ahead and do that, but we also make sure that we clean the entire park, pick up any other trash that we find, the usual food wrappers, and any other trash that we find there.
Okay, and that's kind of depressing. I mean, I go to Hanscom Park rather often. There's a dog park there, so I like to take my dog Ollie there, and we walk around by the lake and such, and it seems like there are a lot of trash cans in that area, especially in the pavilion area that you're talking about. Is there a reason that people don't just throw them in the trash?
We're not sure why that is, but we do hope that people are also just aware in general to keep making sure that our parks stay clean and that they toss their trash when they're done. But there's also people and individuals we have seen when we show up to the parks that do that on their own on a voluntary basis. So for example, last year there was a community member walking around the park and cleaning up a little bit here and there, and mentioned that he went often to clean up the park, and he was glad to see us there, that we were picking up and making sure that it was clean, and that we were making sure that everybody had access to a nice, clean environment.
Gosh, that's wonderful. Completely unsolicited, too. So let me bop over here to the World Health Organization's website. This is part of World No Tobacco Day. It is this month on the 31st of May, as you can see here. Can you tell us a little bit more about what is World No Tobacco Day exactly?
Yes, so World No Tobacco Day is celebrated by the World Health Organization, and it's a day to show the impact that tobacco products have on our communities, but also on individuals' health. And every year the theme changes depending on what the World the organization decides that the theme will be. But that is also why we do the park cleanups on the around World No Tobacco Day. Just we want to raise awareness about the impact that tobacco has, specifically here in our community in Douglas County.
Wonderful. And anything else that you wanted to add today, Natalia, as far as gearing up for that cleanup day tomorrow morning at 10 at Hanscom?
No, we welcome anybody to join. We will have light refreshments, so join us tomorrow at 10 if you're able to.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time today at the Alert Center. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. If you're just joining us at the Alert Center, we were just speaking with Natalia. She is from MOTAC, and MOTAC stands for Metro Omaha Tobacco Action Coalition. It is a long name, and they do have a lengthy mission ahead of them. So they are meeting at Hanscom Park tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock to clean up the park. This is part of World No Tobacco Day, and they do say that in previous years there have been a lot of different butts and different cigarette items that have been left in the park areas, and unfortunately there are trash cans out there and people aren't throwing them in the trash cans. We're not sure why, so maybe you could do your part and help us out with that one. But something to be aware of if you would like to head out there tomorrow morning and help out. So always a good way to give back to the community. Now we are going to take a live look outside and take a look at the weather. So here's a live look from our Blackstone camera. And today, Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord says the current temperature out there is about 72 degrees, partly cloudy and windy out there. Not too bad. The sunrise was at 6:04 in the morning, sunset 8:36. I don't know about you, but I love these later sunsets personally. I think it's just gorgeous. Now, noon 72, and then let's see, where's the high of the day here? It appears the high will be around 5 o'clock at 82, and it's going to be rather blustery out there. Taking a look at the 3-day for you, so we went over Thursday, heading into Friday and into your weekend. So Friday, let's take a look from our Northeast First National camera right now. Here's a kind of interesting look at the city for you. Friday, 77 degrees, partly cloudy. And then kind of want to take a closer look at traffic here at 144th and Dodge for you. It looks like the exit ramp closest to us and the on-ramp have some construction going on there, but traffic's still flowing smoothly at this hour, so that's good news. Saturday, 71 degrees and partly cloudy out there, so not a lot to worry about at this point, it seems, so we'll take it. In the meantime, you can always head to our website for the latest information on news and weather. That is firstalert6.com. I'll head over there and refresh this grid for you while we do head over there. So these are the latest stories that our digital team is working on for you. You can always head there for the latest and greatest, as I mentioned. In the meantime, we do want you to stay tuned for our broadcast at 3 o'clock with our Dave Zavolinsky, and we will hopefully see you then. Until then, enjoy your lunch break.